Alright. Alright. Alright, let's continue, or I guess begin a new run. We want as many points as possible. Now, if I was smart, I would have been paying attention to what brings points up. I can't really remember what does it, though. I might just have to lose a run and find out. See that little stat screen at the end. As far as I remember, it's like Star Blessings picked up gives you a lot more. So we're going to want to go for the challenge runs. We're going to want to go for the shrines. I think the amount of dice we pick up matters. The amount of star shards we spend matters because the total we have at the end, I'm pretty sure, counts towards the points. So this could be a situation where we don't want to pick up sentinels at all. So this could be like a double achievement thing, where we pick up as many star blessings as possible and just miss the sentinels. So we get the other achievement for having no sentinels as well. And other than that, I don't know what else contributes to it. I know losing a life makes you lose points. I don't know if destroying dice gives you anything. I don't know if copying dice gives you anything. I don't know if like specific things that you buy would give you extra points, even though you're spending star shards. So I'm just gonna pick up as many star blessings as I can, and then skip the sentinels and see if that does the job. Maybe the amount of virtues we play contributes, the amount of dice we have, and the amount of dice we play as well. So I don't know. Let's just go through the game. It shouldn't take too long now that we have the difficulty just off. I don't think we can get through an entire run in half an hour, but we could probably get through like the first two areas. And then we're just gonna not go for Astra's achievements. I'm just using her because I have a feeling she could break the game and allow us to pick up more items easily. Whenever an enemy gets overcorrupted, gain 1 Aeolic Divination. Next, Purify actions dealt by me will have a 100% chance of triggering critical. Okay, so when an enemy gets overcorrupted, okay. Replace Thunderstorm 6 with Windskitter 4. Windskitter, if you discard 1 die from your hand, gain 4 favorable winds. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Whenever you play a chaotic die, a random enemy receives X Purification. So what do we get rid of? This one right here, right? So we get 4 Windskitter. Discard 1 die from your hand. If you do, gain 4 favorable winds. Favorable winds modifies chaotic dice. So that would necessitate us creating a chaotic build, basically. And every safe die you play, refresh virtues. If we're going for points, I'm guessing virtues is going to get us there, if anything. Overcorruption is going to, like, allow us to get through the game better if we leverage overcorruptions. But if we're going for points, I think it's going to be virtues. So we can refresh as many as possible. So we're going to want to pick up as many safe die as we can then. Okay, cool. Let's see what we get here. Glimmering Breeze, that's a great first one. Gain 2 critical multipliers. Yep. Well, that's a temporary little boost if we have critical damage to deal. Otherwise, we get, what? Dodge Chance and Iridescent Light. Every confuse action of any type dealt by me has a higher chance of dealing Purification and a 100% chance of triggering critical, whether corrupt or pure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's either going to be that or Glimmering Breeze, and they both contribute to a kind of a critical build, so that is perfectly fine. What do we have now? Resonant Buzz. I don't remember what this does. Next times you receive purification coming from a random purify or random confuse actions, all enemies receive one purification for each purification received by me. And that doesn't expire. Okay, interesting. So that basically turns random purifies into random area purifies if they hit me. And I'm pretty sure we can make them do that if we get... there's a die in here somewhere that does that for Astrea. I just can't remember the name. It's like a target little thing, and if we put it on myself, then all the random stuff will go towards me. Well, that's cool. We can use that. Let's say we're setting up for a random build and for a critical build. Otherwise, we just want to not lose any lives, and we want to go for as many star blessings as possible. And to save up our star shards. So no sentinels, no forge shop, no duplications. Nothing like that. Alright, let's do this. Deal 3 purification to an enemy. Deals 1 additional purification for each time you have dealt corruption during this turn. Okay, we don't have any of those. And once we get some resonant buzz on ourselves, I'm assuming that's going to apply to Thunderstorm as well, because that's technically a random action. There it is. So if we use Thunderstorm and that hits us, I'm assuming that's going to deal 1 damage to the enemies, even though it hit us, right? Only for the next 2 times. Oh, okay. I thought it was a permanent thing. Okay, that makes sense. No? Okay, I guess that doesn't count. Is it confused or random? I'm confused. Next 2 times you receive purification coming from a random purify or random confuse actions. Right, because confuse actions can be random. Okay. Okay, so I guess they just have to be dice then. They can't be Thunderstorm. And this is not random, so this won't count. Okay, alright, I think I got it. Yeah, so like one of these. And of course, every time we play those these safe die, we're going to get a refresh. Well, that'll contribute to that. I'll go ahead and pick up that refresh. Lightning Surge. What does that do? It's a Thunderstorm plus a Confused Hex die into my pool. Okay. I would pick this up, but I guess this doesn't count as a random action. So it's either going to be this right here or Dodge, because it's a safe die. Question is, do we get really that many benefits out of refreshing our virtues? Obviously, we get some extra damage, and we get through the fights quicker. It would be nice if we could replace this with like a random thing, though. That would be ideal. So maybe the refreshes isn't like... Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. What am I talking about? The refreshes give us extra points. Okay, never mind. Somehow I already forgot that. Right, so if one of these hit me while I had Resident Buzz, that would count. Otherwise it wouldn't. I understand, I understand. Wow, what luck on that, huh? All of those hit me. All right, there's our Resonant Buzz, and then I'm pretty sure this only applies for one turn, right? So if we hit a critical with any of these, it's going to be times 6 instead of times 3. Okay. So this would be 36. This would be 6 if it hits critical on any of the on the actions here. This would be an 18. I don't think it's going to be 18 corruption though. I think it's only 18 purification, which is quite nice. Yeah, I saw 6 in there. There's another one. Cool beans. Okay. I get it. I get it. And I suppose at this point we are going to want to use this reroll virtue as much as we want, or as much as we can because of the points. There's one. Extra virtues here. We're going to want to use one of those. I can end the fight now just using this. I am going to use this first though, just in case. Yeah, there we go. I just wish there was some kind of way we can keep track of the points along the way. As far as I know, we can't do that. They don't even tell you after a boss fight, they just tell you after you win or lose, which is pretty brutal. Alright, so we got some more dice to choose from. Serenity, I don't really know if we need it when it's, you know, default difficulty. I mean, it's always nice to have some Serenity, but like, we want to prolong the fights so we can refresh virtues. Well, this is all fine. I don't really see much of an issue with any of this. Now, the question is, do we get points from ambushes or events? Obviously, with an ambush, we would get more points from fighting, but I'm not sure if we get extra stuff from the events. Maybe if it's a star blessing, we would get extra points, but it's like, do we want to risk doing that or just pick up star shards as guaranteed points? I just wish I knew how many points we got out of all the different outcomes here, you know? But you know what? I guess if we're going to get extra star shards out of the hard battles, we kind of have pretty good opportunity to get extras here. See, like, pretty sure these count as star blessings. So we get a pretty good star blessing and points out of it. Ooh, I'm actually wondering if we've ever had this mask. I can't remember if we've ever had this mask here. I remember picking up the Apian mask and the Noxuan mask plenty of times. I can't remember if we've ever picked up this one, though, the Lacertian mask. It's kind of useless because we're not going to have any sentinels, unfortunately, but that is another virtue. So maybe we could sacrifice 150 star shards so we can actually use this. But yeah, I think the only reason I would pick that up over the other two is because I don't know if we've ever used that one before, so it would be added to the collection. Alright. Let's just keep that one guy around so we can actually use that virtue as many times as we can. We won't upgrade him. He doesn't need to be upgraded. Maybe replaced after a boss fight, because they give us free sentinels. I kind of forgot about that, actually. We could totally just pick up new sentinels after every boss. That's totally fine. Totally fine that we picked this guy up. I mean, not a huge deal. I'm hoping the point total isn't so tight that we can't get to 7,000 because we bought the one Sentinel, but never know. And again, these challenge fights shouldn't be too much of a challenge. Maybe once we get to ground zero, they'll hit us a little bit, but shouldn't be all that bad. I hope. What do we have here? Do we have any refreshes we can get? Not that I can see. I mean, we have some safe die here. They'll tick down this counter. I don't see anything here, though. I don't want to destroy you, if I can help that. Didn't realize Incorruptible was gonna kind of be a detriment to us, if you notice there. Kind of blocked all the damage, meaning we didn't get any refresh on the reroll right here. That is good to know from now on. If we get an Incorruptible, we'll just save it for the end of the turn. There's our first refresh there. Love to see that. Critical hits, I don't know if we need them. Pretty sure it's not like a thing to get extra points out of a critical hit. But really that's only going to speed up the fight, which we don't want in most cases. So if we can, we want to use all of these and get another refresh on maybe like the reroll. So that would be... Let's see, let's re-roll both of these. Go ahead and play this. Let's re-arm you. Then once I play this, that should refresh the re-roll. Yep. If I play either this or the lightning, that should refresh this. Yeah, there we go. This is mandatory anyway, so I gotta play that. So now, I would want to heal using this, I believe, because that's guaranteed to hit me. And then I would use Thunderstorm to refresh maybe 2 of these, if I'm lucky. Hey, there we go. Yeah, great. You're gonna deal 3 damage to us, which we should survive just fine. Alright, just gotta be careful here, because obviously with Doom you could easily kill us if we're not paying attention. So, let's try to do this again, because that did work very well. So, we want to use the virtues. We want to use as many as we can. Let's heal with this. That way we can get a refresh with this. Do it again. No, because this is a shield. Okay. Let's go ahead and use it. And then let's heal up with this. Then maybe use one of these. Actually, no. You're probably going to kill me. Let's just, Oh, actually, no. I have some opportunities to heal up, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We use this to heal. Let's go ahead and burn that. Rearm you, and then re-roll again. And it looks like you are going to kill me, so what can I do then? Can I get a shield out of you? I know I can get incorruptible. I guess our only chance really is to hurt you using this, refresh our virtues, and then rearm Sentinel. Or just re-roll it. That works too, maybe. Nope. Okay, great. I guess we're just gonna die. Wow, okay. Lesson learned. Don't mess around with a guy that has a lot of doom, then. Can't rely on luck, even in these easy difficulties, I suppose. Still using as many virtues as we can. Oh. Oh, that's actually interesting. I could have been doing that the whole time. I meant to kill him using that, but I forgot. He doesn't take anything less than 2 damage. Almost bricked it there, somewhat terribly, but we got it. They got it. Some extra money, get a star blessing, get some dice, so on and so forth. Safe die still looking good to me. We do not want dazed. I guess that does help with Resonant Buzz, to be fair, because it'll turn stuff into random actions. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's take that. I thought Dazed was going to turn stuff into confuse actions. But we do want random stuff, so that's alright. Gives us an option to shuffle rewards. Gives us protection for a turn, or at the beginning of the battle, not for one turn. At the first draw of battle, risky die are drawn first. I think we just have the one, right? We have a refresh. I see we have 2 more somewhere. Give that refresh. Oh, chaotic dice. Oh. Do we have chaotic dice stuff? I know we passed up a few things, but I don't think we have any right now. That's alright. Let's take the I don't know, man. Let's take the refresh or the shuffle. Take the shuffle. Let's pick up our star shards. Let's pick up a new die. Kind of forgot this doesn't cost money, so this is perfectly fine to do. Let's go ahead and duplicate the refresh. Let's sack another heart, and then let's just be careful during this boss fight here. Every 4 times you deal purification, you receive 1. That's pretty nice. Whenever you or Sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, increase the counter on this blessing by 6, or no, by 1. When it reaches 6, draw 1 die. Okay, not great. Whenever you would receive 4 or more corruption, decrease it by 1. Give me the healing, because we're gonna be using lightning and thunderstorm a lot, so that'll come in handy. And honestly, this guy actually might give us some great opportunity for points if I'm correct in my virtues giving me more points, because obviously Shadow Mantle is going to be blocking a lot of damage. Alright, so what do we have here? Okay, draw a die there. I see. Ooh, critical hit. Don't mind if I do. Get some refreshes there. I might be able to get some more right there. Oh, alright though. I'm going to rearm you and re-roll all of these. And then we get a refresh. Oh, I thought every face on this die had a refresh. My bad. That's my bad, for sure. What do we have? What do we have? Some more refreshes maybe with this. Yep, there we go. Do it again. Still, we do this. Hurt ourselves again. Good stuff, good stuff. We should be able to heal with these. Use a shield if we need to. Go ahead and rearm you. I am kind of at time here, so I'm kind of a little bit racing against the clock. Even though I am trying to prolong the fight, but I'll just go a little bit over if I have to. Okay, that's great for us. We do have a lot of Shadow Mantle, so let's try to get rid of that so we can actually heal and survive. Not too bad, though. Let's see, I can hurt you with that. I can heal myself with this, at least a little bit. Let's go ahead and rearm you. Maybe heal with it. Oh, incorruptible. There we go. Let's save that for the end of the turn, then. Let's re-roll a couple of these. And use Resonant Buzz, because I do see some random actions. Ah, and we got a refresh. Awesome. Let's repeat all of that. Let's use that. Let's rearm. No, actually, no, we shouldn't rearm you now. Re-roll. We can Thunderstorm. And maybe we'll get some more stuff with this Confuse action. Oh, that's alright though. Great. Okay. Yeah, this isn't taking too long. I thought it might be a little bit longer. I guess I'm just used to taking longer and higher difficulties. We're still chipping away at this guy quite easily, I would say. I don't see any chances for a refresh now. We don't have enough safe die to get another refresh. So here we go. See another chance to do all that again. Surprisingly mentally taxing. It seems like a simple loop, but like, I don't know, the fact that it's Astrea kind of throws a wrench into everything. Because you know Astrea. Every time I'm not careful with Astrea, even sometimes when I am careful with Astrea, it tends to bite me in the back. We can use this and refresh some stuff and then probably get another refresh using the confuse action. Oh, we don't get a refresh on that. That's alright. So we can use this then. We can heal ourselves up a bit. Rearm you now and reroll now. We're going to use these meteor showers to maybe get another one. Nope. That's alright though, and then you are going to deal, what, 3 damage to me? That should protect me from that. Cool. Alright. Should be able to get out of here. We'll be able to pick up another Sentinel for free. That was mainly my concern with the Sentinels, is that they cost extra money, but you can at least have a low-level one for free, so that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and use this. I guess this could kill us, you know, to be honest. Maybe let's do that first. Let's shield ourselves and then use this. Ah. Easy enough. I forgot we had whatever this is called, Sky Piercer. Alright, easy enough. Got our health back, we got some extra money, and now we get our Voice of Sentinel. What do you have for me? Draw dice, just regular Purify actions, Proto Star. If any of these, it's going to be the middle with the draw actions, but I am going to shuffle these, actually. Now we get Astral Calling, Healing, and Discards. If we're going for as many refreshes and all of that as possible, it's going to be Astral Calling, I think. Oh, perfect. And then we get a refresh. Wind Glide. Draw 7 chaotic dice, so we don't even have that many. Or critical. Yeah, let's go for the refresh. And another blessing. Increases purification received by enemies by 1, and corruption by 1. Draw 2 additional dice per turn. You can only use 1 virtue unless you refresh. No thank you. Mandatory actions do not need to be played to end your turn. Do not discard dice from your hand at the end of your turn. Instead, receive 1 corruption for each die in your hand, and that is not increased by any modifier. Yep, I'll take that. For the most part, this just kind of makes the game easier. We do take damage if we have too many dice in our hand, of course, but I don't think there's many situations where we're going to have more than like 2 or 3 in our hand at most. so that is fine. And that'll be all for today. We are at time. We're a little overtime, actually. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. If you watched on Twitch, I will see you on Saturday for Silk Song, and if you watched on YouTube, I will see you on Monday for everything else. See you then. Thank you for watching. See ya!